Okay, so it's been a minute. We have about 3 minutes left of the vegetables, and you can see that the meat is kind of getting white around the edges. I personally don't mind a little bit of pink. I know it's poultry. So I'm just cutting it in half and cutting it again. My personal belief is that it does not have to be perfect, but who am I? If you're really into the macros, this probably, when I usually do it, when I used to actually weigh it out, it would only be like 3.6, 3.7 ounces instead of the full 4. So really watch out for that if that's what you're trying to do. I just like to cut it and go, know that I have roughly a pound of meat. And before the vegetables go off, I'm gonna flip these. I know it's a little early and they're still really pink, but after this I'm gonna put in my other meat. And like I said, I'm gonna microwave all of this. It's not like I'm gonna like eat it cold, so hopefully not eat it cold. I don't really mind a little bit of pink. So what I said I was gonna do, we're just gonna pull it all into here, try to drain as much water as possible. Like I said, I only have one strainer, so that's on me. So we're gonna do about a cup of water. Because we only have about a cup of rice. We're gonna turn that on high. And then I'm just gonna divvy out these vegetables and wait for it to boil so I can put in the rice. The meat's still going. Sorry, I can't do like 3 things at once. I know Sophia's a mom, so she probably does it way better than me, but I get lost and confused. Anyways, so that looks fine. So I just have my 8 little veggies containers. So then as soon as the meat looks all right, I'm just gonna put one in each of them. And then I'm going to make the other meat and put it in a little container. So later, so as soon as I get this meat ready, I'm already in cooking mode, so I'm just gonna cook the rest of the meat and put it in its own little container. And so the water's boiling, meat's finishing up, veggies are good. So when we get the rice in there, it's gonna be 10 minutes again, and then I'll just divvy it out. So I have this food scale, and it doesn't really matter like what is on it, because when you turn it on, it starts at 0, and you can change from grams to ounces. And I'll just scoop out. Aw, Kira, just, and there was just get like the Uncle Ben's like microwavable rice, and then, like the microwavable veggies. I just don't want to afford it, that's all. I used to do that all the time, because then like instead of doing the rice now, I would have already done it, and had all the vegetables in the microwave. So I have my rice here. It's been about a minute. The water is boiling, so I'm going to take it in. So we have a little bit of pieces of meat here that are not cooking quite up to speed. And then the rice, I don't know if you can see, we're just going to wait for it to start boiling. The rice to medium, put the cover on it, put on a 10-minute timer, and then I'm just gonna really, yeah, the little containers, yeah, okay. It's probably another reason why I shouldn't have a dog. Or, you know, I should have a dog because they'll clean it up for me. And weigh out 75 grams of rice in each of them. And then I'm gonna put like the 4 little pieces of meat in a separate container and have those left over. So if I make 8 meals right now and I'm gonna eat 3, I'm only gonna have 1 meal for Saturday. So tomorrow I'll probably come home. If I need to make more rice, I'll make more rice, more veggies. I could probably do all of that right now. I'm just really lazy and I only have so many containers. Like this 6 minutes. So I will jump on when I start sectioning out the rice. And so in about like 15 minutes is I'm gonna start sectioning off the rice. Sorry. So all I'm gonna do is take off my little thing, fluff it up a bit. Delicious. Put on my scale. Move everything out of the way. And then I might even just do 50. 75. 75 on this one. How about that? Yeah, usually I use a smaller spoon. Right now, I'm being lazy because I don't have any clean. So don't forget to zero out your scale. I've done that a couple of times. It's a little hot, so you know, other people might wait. I'm far too lazy for that. I know that you guys probably think, oh, she's not lazy because she's actually meal prepping. Well, as the years go by, this is probably like year 4 or something of meal prepping. I have just gotten, I got really, really lazy with it and just sort of like sectioned off the rice like as I saw fit, and I gained 10 pounds. So we don't do that anymore. I actually do weigh out everything still. But that's just because I can't guesstimate how much. I'm just not good at it. Which is fine. I think we have enough for 75 for all of them. Burns? It burns. Okay. I know, I'm really interesting, right? Anyways, so tell me your thoughts on like professional organizations, like keeping up with your practice, like what your friends do, like where do you go for information about your profession? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you go to your friends and you're like, hey, what do you do about this? It's really funny because people come to me and ask me that, but that's only because they know I'm with AORN. And I do a lot with AORN. So I'd be interested to see like where y'all get your information, if you know what I'm saying. We are gonna have extra rice. So we're gonna get another container. And it's not actually a lot of extra rice, so we probably could just throw it away if we really wanted to, but why throw away perfectly good food? And our last one. And then we will grab grab another container. And I weigh out what is in the container just so I have like a concept of like how much quote unquote extra rice I have. And this is actually how I plan things in the future. So I did like a cup of dry rice and I got 8 containers of 75 plus whatever this is. Oh, that's really funny. It's like right at 75. So like 9 containers of 75. So yeah, so I'm just gonna keep like a log of that. It's really not, it's like 66, but I'm just gonna keep a log of what that made. Let this food rest out here for another 10 minutes or so. And then be all meal prepped up. I might even take that 65 with a little piece of meat for this afternoon and have to make rice later if I want to eat later. So, final product. We have 3 pieces of meat for later, veggies, rice, meat. I have this little meat and rice for later, for this afternoon, so I don't have to eat the meals that I already prepped for this weekend. So I'll take probably 2 to work Friday, I'll take 3 to work Saturday, 3 to work Sunday. I'm gonna figure out how many grams that was of a cup of dry rice. And remember, like if I wanna make 8, then I need a little bit less than a cup to make 8. Although making more is always preferable than making less. So yeah, so I'm gonna make a little video of this. I hope this is helpful to anybody. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm always here for you guys.